Hello and welcome to Amethyst Star Crafting. My name is Jane Allmark and I'm a UK independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. And today I thought we would talk about scraps. When we're cutting up designer series paper, pattern paper, bits of cardstock, we always have little bits of scraps and things left over. And sometimes they can be sort of this sort of size, sometimes they can be sort of long strips off the end, sometimes they can be little pieces that we've cut off, particularly with some of these birds. If you have a look at the whole sheet, you'll be able to take lots of birds out of there, but there'll always be little ones like this that are right on the edge and you go, oh, there isn't a tail, maybe I should throw it away. Don't throw any of your scraps away, because I thought I'd show you a fun, quick thing to do with some of the scraps that you can then put onto into your albums and all sorts of things. Yesterday or a couple of days ago, I showed you how to make this really super simple, easy little notebook, and I've just put a little taggy thing in there, and I turn it that way because I don't want her hair in the way. But you can put them in notebooks, you can put them on the top of your cards, you can put them anywhere, and basically they are paperclip little embellishments. Now you can do the paperclips this way round and put all sorts of flowery bits and pieces up at the top so they stick out of the top, but what I wanted to do was to do ones that go in sideways. So let me show you a couple that I've already done. I've done this one here, which is it's taken from the Floral Essence and the lovely little coordinating punch. Little piece of the scrap paper from the Best Birds, so the Bird Ballad, and literally all I did was just put a little flower on there. Now this obviously then just fits in quite nicely, as I say, on the side of a card if you wanted it to. However you want. This one is another little one, and as I was telling you, taking the tiny little pieces that run on the side, cut a little hello out, put a little tag on, and this is quite a tiny little scrap, but works quite nicely if you want to go into something very flat. This one a little bit more. I put this one up on one of these little circles. I always have a few of those cut out, and I've done this just fussy cut out one of the birds. Again, it had a piece, it was right at the bottom, had a piece missing at the bottom, but just sort of fed it through on there. So I thought I would show you how really quick and easy it is to do this, and how we can do lots out of little scraps. So I've got a piece. The first thing you need to do is to look at the size of the paperclip you've got. This paperclip is 2 inch, whoops, there's me flipping it about, is 2 inches long. So basically you want the long side, so the side that hasn't got anything on it, that's the side you're going to use. So I've, this little scrap is 1 3/4 inches because I don't want it to come down too much. And this one, I think we're going to just put it straight down this way. Now, you can tag the end, you can leave the end straight, and all you do is feed it through. So feed it through like this. So you've got it on there, and then you are just going to fold your cardstock in half. You can do it beforehand, you can do it afterwards. This, I think, is about 2.5 inches long. Yeah, it's probably about 2.5 inches once it's folded. So you can also then decide whether you want it to go in this way or whether you want it to go in that way. So however you want to do it, decide before you actually put your embellishments and things on. So basically that is the size that we want. And then all we're going to do is to add just a little bit of wet glue on here. So as I said, really quick, really simple, but it means that we're not wasting our scraps. And paper clips are easy to pick up from all sorts of places. Most of the stationery shops, art shops, some of the supermarkets do them. And you can get them in all sorts of sizes. So whatever size you want. And then we're just going to glue this together. And then take it, I'm going to take it sort of as centrally as I can and just sort of glue that in. Okay, so I'm going to have these, I want them all to be facing that way because I want them to go into some of the notebooks I've been making. So we can put a tag on the bottom, but I've got to decide what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to take another one, and let me take, I've got another little scrap piece here. Again, this is Bird Ballad, and it's only because I've got Bird Ballad scraps. So we'll take this one in on here. So again, on the long side of the paper clip, just literally feed it through. Take it through where you want it and fold it in half. As I say, I like to do it once the paper clip's in because then I can get it exactly in half where I want it, and it's going to go onto that seam that I want. And as I say, I only do it with my fingers. You don't even need to use a bone folder or anything for this, but just literally put it in. Now this is quite a long one actually. Do I want it this long? Yes, I think I do, because I'll probably just put up a little bit on there. So we've got different sizes because your scraps might be different sizes. So let's glue these together to start off with. So literally just right up in the top where you've got the fold where the paper clip is, so that your paper clip stays in fairly firmly. I use wet glue purely because that I know is going to stick and not go anywhere. So we're just going to literally fold that in on half. Whoops, sliding about. It's the nice thing about wet glue, you have a bit of wiggle room, and then just put that down there. And then this other one, oh, I've already glued that, that's fine. Okay, so we've got two glued on there. And then it's a matter of looking in your scrap bin for little things that are going to work. So I've got, what have I got? I've taken something from the New Wonders. It's a host set. So I could put that in on there. That would look quite nice. I could do this little bird's got his tail missing. I could put that just straight in the centre like that. I think I'm going to use her because I think that's going to be quite nice, and I don't mind it sticking out. Now I'm going to put this one on just with dimensionals. Now, as I say, it's down to you how much you put on there, whether you like, if you like things really fancy and with lots of bling, then literally just pull it up with lots of that. But with all the lovely stamp sets we've got, all the lovely colours, because all our colours coordinate, so you know that now is that going to go, this is me putting that on there, that's just come out too far, never mind, we'll just have that on like that. With all the colours that coordinate, you can pick up, so on here I picked up the yellow for her hair, I picked out the pool party for the pool party sort of stripe in here, and the orange for her little dress. So, you know, you can tone things in quite nicely. You just take these off of here, like that. And then we can just put this one in on the centre like this. And as I say, you don't even have to have a sentiment or anything on there. So that's another little sort of pretty one that can go in on there. This one on here, I thought I would take. Now, this is a really tiny little scrap on here. I've got a thank you because, again, it's quite nice to put on the top of a parcel or something. And I'm going to tuck the little bird in underneath and just put that right up to the edge. And I think I'll do both of those with dimensionals. So let's take the little bird and put that up with dimensionals. But it's a way of using the tiny little pieces of scrap and things that you've got, because you only need a piece that is the size, the width of your paper clip, and then however long you want it to be. So you can use tiny weeny little bits if you want to, or you can use larger ones. Now I'm going to have that there, so I want this to be tucked in. I'm going to do the tucking bit first, so that's going to come there. Let's take these little pieces off, but you can make a whole pile of them. They'd actually make quite quite sweet little craft fair ideas. You know, put them in a pretty bag. Make yourself a nice little pretty bag, and then you've got something that that will work quite nicely for you know, some little craft fair ideas, little favours and things. Whatever you want to do, really. It's just a fun little idea to make sure that you don't waste any of your scraps. As I say, my motto, as you know, is waste not, want not. So every time I have a little scrap, I don't like throwing it away. So we can put this just sort of in on the centre there, just like that. And then we have another little one, which is quite sweet and cute. Now, these tiny weeny little pieces like this, you can use those as well. So let's sort of make a bit of a pattern out of this one. We've got one like that, and maybe one like that. They're all different sizes, but that doesn't matter. So let's have a look, and we'll put this one in first. Which way am I going to have it in? That way. So let's put this one in first along here. Take that right down to the end, and then I'm just going to fold it in half. Like that. Says me. Now I've got that a bit cockeyed, haven't I? Hold on a minute. Where's my flat bit along there? I want it in this bit, don't I? Work it out where you're going first. So we want it in there, so that's got to go in that piece. So let's pop that in there again. Just tuck it in. The smaller pieces are more difficult to work with, but let's move that little bit of the paper clip out of the way just for a second. So let's just open it that way, and we can move it back, so that'll go in easier. Okay, so we want this piece in like that. So that's the sort of the first one, and I'm going to glue it straight in, straight away. So let's take this, and say they're all going to be different sizes. We can trim them off in a minute if we need to, but let's just make sure that that is right. That's halfway down. So let's just pop some wet glue in on here. Start in that top seam bit because we want it to stick quite well at the top. Okay, let's put that one over together, and that's that piece. Take that down to that end, and we'll put that in like that. So that's one. Then let's take this one, and we need to put this in this way, don't we? Thread it through. Take that in half. And as I say, you know, tiny little scraps like this, these are normally the bits that we turn around and go, I'm just going to put this in the bin. But it's quite a fun little idea, and I think it'll work with this. I haven't tried this one, but we'll have a go, because as I say, I don't like wasting anything, and if we can make use of all of the little bits we've got, and then they can coordinate into different things, then I think we're doing all right. So let's just put this one in next to that one. And again, just that's one of the beauties of having wet glue. It allows you to just sort of have a little bit of a wiggle on there. So that's two. And then we'll take the other one, which is the yellowy one, and we'll put this one in down on this end, so just in on there. So we have three, and then that will go. The nice thing about our designer series paper as well is it's got double-sided, so you know that the pattern is going to work. So you've got colours that coordinate one with the other. So you can put little bits up together. So let's just glue this bit down quickly. Like that. And then we're just going to close that one off as well. Okay, so now we've got the 3 on, we can just sort of ease them so that they are next to each other where we want them, and then we can sort of firm off that glue so that it is going to stick where we want it. Okay, then what I would do is, let's get some scissors. I'm just going to do some little banners up on here, so to make them sort of little flag bottoms. There's one on there. One on there. One up on the centre here. You can make them as long or as short as you want. Just cut that one in that way. Take this one. So the next time you have little scraps, don't throw them away. Use them for something like this. There we go. So you can then decide, because they're both the same size, you can decide whether you want them to go that way round to go in there, whether you want them to go this way round. And again, then it's entirely up to you how you want to decorate it. You can keep each one of them separate. You can put them together. I could put that little bird in on the centre. Not quite sure what I'm going to do. I might even put that in there on the centre. Might work quite nicely with a little bird on. In fact, that will look quite nice, won't it, with all of those colours together? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so put this down flat. So we've got it. Are we going to have it? Yes, I like to have them that way around because then they go inside notebooks and things. So let's put this. I'm going to glue it because I want the glue to put those little pieces together. So let's just put some wet glue on here. And this is just a little one of the stitched circles. There's circles, squares, and the other, and then this is obviously going to come, and the tail's going to go right to the end like that. So I'm just going to glue it on this time. I don't want it to stick out too much. I'm not one who likes too many layers and too many fancy frills and things, so I tend to just keep it fairly simple. But as I say, if you want to embellish it with all sorts of things, you can do. We have a great array of different embellishments, but just shows you don't have to go out and get anything. These are all things that we have just as little scrappy pieces over. And then we can put that little bird in like that on there. Now we wanted this piece to just be right up on the tail, so I don't have to cut it off anymore. So just put it down like that. And then we've got another one. So you can see I've just used a few of the scraps. It's very simple, it's very easy, but it's something that, as I say, don't waste any of your little scraps. So let me show you the ones that we've done so far. And these are all, they're all quite different. We've got the, whoops. So those are the ones that we've just done. And then we've got this one with the little flower on. We've got this one, which, as I say, is a lot narrower than all of them. So it really doesn't matter what scrap you've got. Use whatever size scraps you've got. And then this one here. So I've got all sorts of different shapes and sizes. 6 little tags, which haven't taken many minutes at all. And as I say, easily done with the paper clip, so you can just slide them onto the side of a project, the side of a card, whatever you want to do. So thank you so much for watching me, and do look forward to seeing you again. Bye bye.